So plate tectonics, as the Earth's core is rotating and slowly. Remember, it's a slow process. It's almost like if you have a table and you shake the legs. What happens when you shake the legs of a table? Everything on top kind of shakes. So if you take a look, this picture is so that it's almost like if you think about skin on skin on a person's body. The skin on my arm, doesn't matter what, doesn't matter, just skin in general, that if you look, it's smooth in some parts, but it also kind of has different, like my knuckle. Whereas you can see over here, it has bend points, so it's not one smooth, one continuous piece. It's kind of like that. So as everything is moving inside the Earth, sometimes things on top get moved. Now that's what we're going to explore today. In this picture, you see that on top of it, it's on the top layer of the Earth. It's actually broken up into different pieces, like a jigsaw puzzle. Now, if you look over here, you'll see those pieces, how they kind of fit together. And well, the cool, fun thing about it is, like if you look over here, this is America. This is where we are in North America. Over here, there's really nothing over here, but all of these are different lines. So you won't see these, but they're like really deep. You would have to dig all the way down to the ground to get to the top. It's almost like if you think about it here, you see the hair on my arm? We live on the hair. What we're talking about today is like put the skin in. And I'm bringing up that example, the skin, because when you cut your arm, when you cut your finger, or when you get cut, what happens? So, this is a divergent boundary. We're going to place two places of this fruit roll-up, the oceanic crust, side by side on top of my frosting. All right? You want to put them not kind of touching close together. We're going to press down slowly on the plates because they are dense. Remember, they're supposed to represent something really heavy. They sink a bit into this asthenosphere. And I'm going to slowly, watch me, I'm going to slowly pull it apart. I want you, as you watch, slowly pull it apart. Watch what happens. What's left in the middle? I'm going to move this. Look what happens. What's happening? Now we're going to do a continent to continent collision. These are a little bit moist, a little wet. We're going to push them together and watch what happens. This one now, the transform boundary, where I'm going to take my two continental crusts, and one's going to go this way, the other one's going to go the opposite way. I'm going to go slowly. I'm going to push in a little bit, but this is what an earthquake looks like. Notice what happens when you push. Is it hard? A little piece of it broke off. Notice what happens to this frosting. This is what happens when an earthquake occurs.